Hey guys, I just want to come on really quickly to ask if you guys could pray. Please pray for Coco. Please pray for Coco's owner that, I'm not even going to say why. God knows, but just please pray. Because apparently he must have stopped by here. I'm assuming because there was a good size, like, bone, like one of those, like, bones from animals, or I don't know, whatever they're called. You know, like with the meat or stuff inside. I mean, like a big size. Probably longer than my hand, from my middle finger to my wrist. Probably longer than that, laying on the ledge. And then somebody had found him crossing on the crosswalk, I guess either going across the street. I don't know what he was trying to do. He has no tags. I have said this several times about tags. All I get is excuses. You know, or whatever. So I'm going to take it upon myself to go get this dog tags, unless he's going to die before I do it. He's only my friend. He's my best friend, and I'm not going to cry, because today's just been hell. You know, I had heart palpitations all during the early morning hours, and I probably know why. So the person who commented was probably correct. Luckily I did take an emergency pill, you know, my emergency, for Xanax, well, my generic for Xanax, and luckily that helped, you know, calm it down. But just today, I just feel like I'm done. You know, I feel like I've exhausted everything. I don't feel like doing anything. I even got like 4 things in the mail, and I just didn't give a rat's tail. But all I want to do is sit here and cry. If there was a door to be done, I think I would walk through it. I think I would give my family member a hug and a kiss. Tell my bird goodbye and hug on my cat. And just walk through the stupid door. You know, it's just unfair that people have to be so stupid. Beyond stupid, you know? That you can have a dog. You know your dog is smarter than you and your whole stinking family. You know, he's like the brightest one out the bunch. She's already lost like 2 or 3 dogs, probably because they got ran over. I don't even know what happened. I mean, she can hate me all she wants. You know, it just, like everything I say, it just falls on deaf ears to her. You know, it's like, oh, she knows this, she knows that, you know, whatever. I don't know, you know, what they did in the country she came from, and she's not Hispanic. I don't know what she is, but she's not that. So, but, you know, so I don't know, like, what bringing, you know, what upbringing she was raised with, but common sense isn't one of them. But, you know, with me having anxiety and panic attacks, and I did take my medicine today, so hopefully I'm not going to have another flare-up like I did last night, early this morning, because that was just a bowl of Cheerios. But I blame myself because I wasn't out in the living room. You know, I'm looking away because my stupid bifocals, I look one way and then I can't see. But I blame myself because I wasn't out there because I didn't see him. I don't know what made him, if he was here, I don't know. I'm just assuming because of the bone, you know, that he was here. But, you know, it just makes me worry. And then what made it worse, because she had called me, and I didn't get the call because my phone's always on silent. She called me. Then when I looked at my phone and it says, you know, he's lost. And then she must have texted back and said, you know, that, you know, she found him. Well, I sit there later on in the daggone day, you know, a couple hours later, And I see my best friend on Facebook that the person got him, or a person, and they're taking him to the SPCA. I'm looking at a picture that I had of him, and I'm looking at, the SPCA picture, and I show it to Eric, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and then I'm finding, tearing down my phone, looking for another, picture, and I swear it's the same dog, and Eric's like, no, it's different, and I'm like, dude, they're wearing the same freaking collar. So, this day, since 2 o'clock, past 2 o'clock, until whatever time it is now, 5 or 6, I don't even know. I just feel like I've been sitting in hell. I hear dogs barking, which I'm not used to hearing, and then I'm texting her, like, is he okay? And I don't text her all the time. Like right now, I hear a dog barking, and my friend doesn't really bark a lot, so I don't know really what his bark is, But if you guys could just pray for him, I would really appreciate it. I know a lot of you were praying for him. If you could continue to pray for him. I am just so thankful for God for hearing my prayers and for hearing your guys' past prayers for him. How she even knew that he was at the SPCA, blows my mind. It's like, how did you know? Like right now, there's a dog just barking his ass off. I don't know. I might not even post this. But, it's hard. It's really hard on me because I have a really big heart. I have a lot of feelings. I get tired of people thinking that I'm this other person. I don't even know. I shouldn't even care. But, it's like you fight your whole life to try to show people, who you are, when you should be confident in yourself to know. But then when people gossip, like I have a whole bunch of people in North Carolina that think I'm a homewrecker, that I've destroyed this family when I had no parts of it. I'm just being a scapegoat. So, they just assume on somebody's jealousy, because jealousy is a witch. If you got jealousy issues, you better nip it in the butt, because you're missing out on a lot of great stuff because you want to be jealous of, of people, and you don't know, what their life is really like. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But, and I could share that story, about the North Carolina thing. I could share that story. It's a good story. But I don't know, if I get in trouble for sharing it, people might get their underwear in a tightwad or uproar or, whatever. I mean, look at this. I didn't even do my hair. And there goes my bangs hiding again. But anyway, but yeah, if you guys could just pray for him. If you want to pray for me, that's cool. I appreciate it greatly. I just feel like I'm walking on glass that's ready to break. It's a shame. I mean, I know the way that, that he looks at me, my furry friend, and, he just had my heart from day one. And, yep. But I really am thankful for whoever, for whoever had found him and, took him there. Sadly, I should put a picture in the front yard and be like, if you see this dog, you can drop him off here. It's safe. I just don't want her to learn. I mean, she should have already learned because she's already gone through like 2 dogs, that are not with her. And I don't know why they're not with her. Whether they got hit by a car or stolen or what, I don't know. And she's not even thankful that that dog feels okay and safe, to come here. When they leave the gate open, they sit there and they call him bad dog like it's his damn fault when it's not. And I know, yeah, I should mind my own business, but you know what? That's my friend. So I'm not going to mind my own business if that's how some people feel. So, and I'm not people's dish rag, and to him, I'm not a dish rag. I'm a friend. So, anyways, I'm going to go. I'm probably going to post this just so that you guys can pray for, for my friend, Coco. So, whether you like dogs or don't like dogs, just please lend him a prayer for me. I would greatly appreciate it. And even if you don't like me, just pray for him. The prayer's going to go to him, not me, so, Okay, guys, thanks, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.